I mean, I think it's both the politically only realistic concept to use, and probably the only morally justifiable one. But turning it into a workable approach to heading off climate change is a step much further than agreeing that it's the right way to go, because for the simple reason that there's a certain amount of altruism in the world, with things like international cooperation. Countries are sort of called upon to act in a sense as individuals, showing altruism, but recognising that they've got to look after their own interests just as every individual looks after their own interest. And we walk that, we find ourselves walking that very fine line between doing good and looking after our own interests. And when you have a formulation like common but differentiated responsibilities, everybody, every country is going to want to interpret that in the way that's most suitable to their own ends. And their own ends, they don't want to be seen to be narrowly focused on themselves. They do want to be seen to be cooperating internationally. They do want to be seen to be saving the planet, but you know, to the extent that a country can have a stance, the countries also know that they've got to look after themselves and look after their people. So it's, I mean, it's a great concept, and the only way of approaching it pragmatically. But it's got the devil is in the detail, or the devil is in trying to operationalise it as a philosophy. Expressing a sort of a values-based response, I couldn't disagree that the responsibility to do most to avert whatever might be terrible as a result of climate change resides primarily with the countries that have so far put out most of the greenhouse gases. I couldn't disagree with that in a personal sort of ethical sense.